All right, I'm going to give you, turn you over to the Master of Ceremonies, and it's Rob Thompson, and he's from Ottawa.
How about another big round of applause for Andy Dallas? All right. You guys having fun so far? Yeah. Good. So we've got a lot of good magic in store for you. David Copperfield, Penn and Teller, Lance Burton, Chris Angel. None of them could be here today, but we did pick up a few other guys. Now, you saw Andy do the trick with the thistle and the tassel, and he pulled that hair out of his head, okay, to make it all work at the end there, okay, and you could tell he's been doing it for a long time, right? Well, the guy that's coming up next has been doing that same trick even longer. You'll be able to tell when he gets out here just why. He told me to say that. His name is Chris Bontjes, and he wants to be introduced as the guy in the red vest. So, how about a big round of applause for Chris?
Thank you. Andy told me the thistle and tassel trick 20 years ago. I stopped doing it. You may be interested to know I am a magician, but I'm not just a magician. I'm also an inventor. I'm working on a new invention. I'm really excited. I'm hoping it's going to sweep the nation. I brought it with me. I'd like to share it with you. Is that okay? Now, you people on the floor here won't remember this, but if you talk to Mom or Dad, or maybe even Grandma or Grandpa, you'll find out that back in the 1970s, just about everybody in this country had a pet rock. Sounds really silly, but if you look at the older people standing up, they're nodding, yep, it happened. I think I've improved on that with my latest invention. I have invented the pet rope. This is my pet rope. His name is Fred. I know what you're thinking. Why is a pet rope better than a pet rock? Simple. Fred can do tricks. Fred, shake. Sit. Play dead. Okay, Fred, I don't think they're impressed. All right, well, there's another trick we've been working on. This one's a little harder. We're just working on this one. In this trick, I take Fred and I make a loop in him like that, and I pull one end through like that. Is that a good trick?
Do you need the microphone?
No, it's not. Oh. But really, we've created something much more here than just a bad joke, although that was part of it. We've also created a magical jumping knot. Please pay attention to the fact that the knot is on the bottom half of Fred. All I have to do is pass the pet rope behind my back like this. The knot magically jumps to the top of the rope. All right. Tough audience. Fred, I don't think they're impressed. Well, I tell you what, there is one more trick that Fred and I have been working on. It's a little more impressive than the others, but in order to do that trick, you have to have a second pet rope. You know why that is? It's just good marketing. I happen to have brought a second pet rope with me today. His name is Red. There they are, Fred and Red. Red and Fred. Now, in order to do the trick, we needed to make another magical jumping knot. So we'll make a loop in Fred. We'll pull the end through. And there is our magical jumping knot. Now we're going to take the two ropes and twist them together like this. Now, if you don't mind, this is a trick that Fred and I are just working on. I'm going to whisper a couple short words of encouragement to him. Get it right. And when I drop the ends of the ropes, we find the knot has jumped off of Fred onto Red.
Cool.
The knot, of course, is still magical. I can still take it and give it a squeeze like that, and I can move it to there, or maybe to there. Or if I'm really careful, I can pull it all the way off the end of the rope. Now, you may think that pulling a magical jumping knot off of a rope is a pretty good trick. It's actually pretty easy. A much more difficult trick is to take that same knot and to toss it back onto the rope.
Awesome!
knot, of course, is still magical. It'll still move from here to there. As a matter of fact, it likes to move around. The hardest trick to teach a magical jumping knot is to stay. In order to teach the knot to stay, you have to feed it a pet rope treat. Pet rope treats are invisible. I brought one with me. They look like this. And in case you're interested, they're available for $9.95 at a retailer near you. When I take that pet rope treat and feed it to the magical jumping knot, not only will the knot stay, but it will actually relax so much that it will melt in and become a part of the rope on which it was tied.